Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the clutch hose on this 2002 Ford Escape. And the items you'll need for this is an 8, 10, 13, 16, and 17 millimeter socket and ratchet, adjustable wrench, flat blade screwdriver, hammer, locking pliers, and a 4 millimeter Allen wrench. Start off by loosening up the battery cables with an 8 millimeter socket and ratchet. And then just pull the cables free and set them aside. And you want to make sure you remove your negative first, then the positive cable. Then we're just going to spray these two 10 millimeter nuts with some penetrating oil. And then remove those. Now remove this brace, and then pull the battery up and out. Now remove these four 8 millimeter bolts. And we'll fast forward as Mike does that. Pull the battery tray up and out. Using locking pliers, just clamp this hose. And now we're just going to spray either end of the clutch hose with some penetrating fluid.
Okay, and the ends of the hose are held in the bracket, but I hold them with an adjustable wrench just as a little bit of a precaution. And then using a 16 millimeter tubing wrench, loosen up the ends of the hard lines that are coming into the hose. And on the end that's closer to the clutch slave cylinder or engine, you use a 13 millimeter tubing wrench. And again, the adjustable wrench just to hold the hose just as a little extra measure.
Now there's a clip on either side of the hose that you have to just pry off, and you can adjust it with some pliers and then pry it off the rest of the way with a flat blade screwdriver. And then just loosen that up the rest of the way and pull it free. And now repeat the process on this side. And now the clutch hose pulls free. Take your new clutch hose and lower it down into place. And just push it back into that bracket and put the clip back down. And then just make sure you hammer it down into place. And then reconnect the other end. And you want to just turn this so that it lines up with the bracket and you can push it in. And then put that retaining clip in. And just hammer that in the rest of the way. Reconnect the hose. You want to tighten that up. And you want to do the same thing on this side. And we'll just fast forward as Mike does this. Fill the brake fluid to the max fill line. And then remove those locking pliers. And then take a 4mm Allen wrench and just put it in this little bleed screw down here on the slave cylinder.
Okay, so I've got my Allen wrench in here, and I've got a helper in the car, and what I'm going to have them do is just push the clutch down and pull it back out when I tell them to. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to loosen the bleed screw, have them push the clutch down, then tighten it back up, then let the clutch back off, then loosen it up again, push it down, etc. So I'll do it. So I've got the bleed screw loose, so go ahead and push it down. Alright, now I'm going to tighten the bleed screw back up. Okay, go ahead and pull it back. Alright, go ahead and hit the clutch. You can hear it come out there. Alright, tighten up, let off. Then loosen the screw, hit the clutch. You can hear it come out. Tighten up the screw, let off. Press the clutch a few times.
And you just want to repeat this process until there's no air left in the line and the pedal is working correctly.
Now we'll fast forward here as Mike replaces that battery tray and the 4 8mm bolts to hold it into place and tightens them up. Lower your battery back down into place. And then put this bracket back down. And replace those 2 nuts and tighten them up. And then replace the 2 battery cables and tighten those up as well.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.